Hello, hello. Just wanted to confirm that my headset that I was testing out does indeed not have a mic. And I'm also hearing my stream playback from the thing. I want to test out because I've been watching some of my old playbacks and I'm noticing that there is an issue, or sometimes there's like a crackling of the audio. I'm not sure. I think maybe that happens because I get to talking more quietly, or I kind of let my volume reduce throughout the stream. Because if I'm talking like this... Okay, that works just fine now. I don't understand what the issue is. So I think maybe I'm going to check periodically, because I'm listening to my own playback, so... Ooh, I'm kiosking it? Oh! Oh! What the fuck? Okay, so yeah, I have it muted right now, or I have my, the playback on my laptop muted right now. But like I said, I'm gonna see periodically how it sounds, just do little checks here and there. And then if I notice that it's like doing that same thing that I hear in the other ones, then I'm gonna see what the problem is. Maybe it's just the way that it's hearing on YouTube. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll see as the thing. I am excited for this stream because there is a section that I really like on it. We got a message from KoTOR from the Mandalorian camp. Basically, we've been trying. No, not KoTOR. From Kelborn of the Mandalorian camp. That KoTOR, or we did get a message from KoTOR that KoTOR. We are looking for the Jedi Masters. There are a handful of missing Jedi Masters who, incidentally, they might be the last Jedi living, but they are also the ones who exiled us from the Jedi Order when we went to fight against the Mandalorians. Because war is not the Jedi way, or whatever. But, so we've been trying to meet with him this whole time so we can help him. But, Vaklu, General Vaklu and Onderon has been making a mess of things, and you know, there's this whole thing going on. We'll learn some more. We'll get a refresher on it once we get to Dxun. And we just met with Rook, who's a real charmer. Kiosking it. Better make sure that shit is clean by the time I get there. I said it before and I'll say it again, Dxun is pretty. So is Onderon. We always seem to go there when it's nice and sunny. Oh, what the fuck does Atris or her handmaidens have to say this time?
Has there been any word of her?
None yet. I do not understand why she displays such disobedience.
You know why. She bears the face of her mother.
She shames us all.
She has always brought shame upon us. In terms of combat, she is the least among us. Her stance always had too much passion about it.
Perhaps it is better that our sister chose exile rather than having it forced upon her.
Fucking assholes. For context, we have a handmaiden who, I mean, that's her name right now, as far as we know. She calls herself the handmaiden because she says that her name is irrelevant. Basically, she's considered the last of the handmaidens, who are all supposed to be sisters, who are serving the Jedi, and they've taken an oath to never become Jedi. And she technically broke that oath by learning the ways of the Force. So, and they're saying like, oh, she's disobeying because she was always the last of us, you know, her stance, blah blah blah, like just completely like no empathy whatsoever. If that's the future of the Jedi, then the Jedi deserve to die. Because that's crazy. There is no way. Anyways. Let's see, is everyone leveled up? I think everyone has, yeah. I think everyone's equipment's maxed out too. Alright.
Ready to head back to camp. Give the word and I'll take you there. Follow me then.
You received my message then. A man named KoTOR wanted to get a hold of you urgently. He said that the Queen had arranged safe passage to Onderon for you, but I don't know how good their offer is anymore.
Alright, I'm gonna check my audio again. Hello, hello? Okay, that sounds good. Alright, let's keep going. Oh. Hello, Asterisk. What's changed?
This morning, General Vaklu met with the Council of Lords and declared that the Queen was guilty of treason. He'll be made regent if Talia and her royal guard are defeated. The military is divided on who to support. Civil war has fallen on ISIS.
How can we help Queen Talia?
I doubt that Queen Talia and her advisor will survive until nightfall. The balance of forces seem to favor Queen Talia. The royal palace is heavily fortified and defensible, and most of the soldiers are loyal to her. But Vaklu has new allies, Sith soldiers and their masters. The war has also driven the caged beasts in the streets mad. Braylor and I both concur. She doesn't stand a chance.
You underestimate the Force, Mandalorian. I sense that we may still get to Master KoTOR in time. I sense there is something stirring on the moon itself. Tell me, have your sensors picked up anything from Dxun?
Yes, we have. We picked up some transmissions from nearby in the jungle. We only have our shuttle sensors, so we know nothing more than that.
Those transmissions are the enemy. They are linked to the fate of Onderon. They must be stopped. Otherwise, the Mandalorian is right. Master KoTOR and Queen Talia won't survive this day.
Dividing our forces at a time like this is foolhardy.
And this is why a common soldier will never triumph against a Jedi. Your military tactics are nothing compared to the Force. It is essential and inevitable that we face both enemies at the same time.
Tactics. I have to lead the group heading to the Royal Palace, don't I?
You are correct. We must choose who will lead the expedition through the jungle to find our enemies and defeat them.
This is an interesting... Who do I pick? I need to get a good lineup going here. Because I'm choosing the leader, and that's a relatively important choice. And then I'm choosing people to help them. Because usually when I'm playing as a girl, I go with Visas and then Beodur and Mandalore. This time I'm thinking I kind of want to send Handmaiden just because I feel like because we're gonna fight the Sith, like her party is gonna fight the Sith, so I kind of want her to see what the Sith are like so she knows what she's up against. But that means that she'll be the damage dealer and I'll have to get two people who are skilled. Alright, we'll send her, Visas, and Beodur. Mandalore is good at damage, but I think they can handle it themselves. Handmaiden can be trusted with this task.
I will do what you ask of me.
You should send 2 others to go with the leader. Who else will accompany the expedition?
Beodur.
Yes, good choice. And who else?
Visas.
Very well. Now, are you certain of your choices?
She does not say good choice when Visas comes up. I see you, Kreia. Yes, I'm certain.
Mandalorian warriors will go with you to find the enemy camp. Just let me know when you want to head out. If you need supplies, talk with Kex. After you get into the jungle, you might not have another opportunity to stock up. Let me know if you want to go now.
I'm ready. They should head out now.
As you wish. Mandalore has arranged for special transportation to get to Isis.
Finally, we're close to our objective. I sent the rest of my men to secure the trail behind us. My troops will keep the path to the Mandalorian camp clear. Ahead lies the enemy. I can follow you a little bit further, but then I will set up command and control for my unit in the field. So, lead on.
Why do you have your lightsaber out? Put that away, sir.
My life is
I'm here.
yours.
This was a lag. Ooh. Ooh. That was a critical hit.
Yeah?
Bailder, that's why I brought you.
Hold a moment. Past the mines.
A Type 2 perimeter motion relay. That particular model has several security vulnerabilities and design flaws. Stealth field generators can fool them. If one of us could get close to it, I know the corporate override code for it. Amateurs shouldn't even bother building security technology.
So, you aren't completely ignorant in the ways of battle? Good.
Jackass.
But all of you must pass through its perimeter, and undetected would be better.
Let me try to get her cadence of the thing. We'll send one of us up ahead. They'll use Baelder's code to bypass the sensor.
Avoid the mines. If any of the ones close to the sensor are detonated, then we shouldn't even bother.
Stealth field generators can fool them, so
How may I serve?
she don't have a stealth field generator. We didn't. I never bothered to give her a stealth generator. Well, that's just silly. We're gonna fast track that conversation. Actually, are we? No. I want to do that operation with stealth. You know what I mean? We might be able to find one while we're there. I don't know. I don't. That's just silly, because I don't want to make y'all watch the damn travel cutscene again. Maybe we'll load the autosave. Hopefully it did its job. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna bring Atten and Visas over here, and I'm gonna let her use his. That is so silly. And I'll just burn through the conversation real quick. Basically same shit. Not too much time wasted. Whoa. I mean, he's not gonna... Oh, I mean, I guess he'll benefit from the extra saves.
received my a man named Kavar, but I don't know how. This morning, General, he'll be made regent. I doubt that Queen, the balance of force, but Vaklu has Braylor and I both.
You underestimate. I sense there is some.
Yes, we only have our shuttle.
Those transmissions, otherwise the Mandalorian.
Dividing our force.
And this is why it is essential.
Let's not call him the Mandalorian. We can call people by their names, Kreia. Or at least we can call them a different title than just, oh, you're a Mandalorian. That's all you are.
You must choose.
I will do what you ask.
You should send two. Yes? And who else? Very well. Now are you certain?
Mandalorian, if you need supplies, let me know if you want. As you wish. The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorians will rise again!
Finally, with my troops will... I can follow you, so lead.
Let's go.
My life is yours.
Uh-oh, we're using force speed. We're using force speed. Okay, let me save it. Let me save it again. Because that was just silly. I swallowed a piece of shrimp shell earlier. And part of me's worried that now it's like stuck in my throat somewhere. I know it's a little irrational, but still. Just disable the mine, please.
Hold a moment.
A type 2. If one of us could get close.
So, you want... Avoid the...
How may I serve?
You're not dead. Beodur, I know you have a history with mines. Don't do that shit.
Let me become unseen.
We're gonna save it. Just in case. Tricky dicky. Ooh. Corporate override code. Alright. Get to mining, Beodur. Get to mining. I just love this mission. It's just so... It's hard to explain. It's so simple in design, and yet it's so refreshing.
My life is yours.
And now... Turret generator. Leave the generator alone. I have plans for it. Get the fuck out of here. Attack the damn thing! Okay, that almost killed us, but I had to get rid of that little area for reasons. Little critters on the water. I was gonna say, does no one have heal around here? Stop walking around like all dramatically. Gonna get us all to that area because I need Beodur to work those computers. Everybody with me! That's us. Just do commands. Upload area schematics.
This is my first day on Dxun. My predecessor displeased our masters and was dealt with. The fool let Canox through the perimeter. The Sith don't tolerate any failure. I'm the 5th captain to command this base camp. The camp sits in the shadow of a tomb. My subordinates say that the body of an ancient warlord named Freedon Ned lies inside. We don't know why we're here. We sit and make sure that no beasts come into our camp, and especially that they don't reach the tomb itself. A bleak assignment. Signing off. This jungle feels similar to Korriban before it fell after the war. Everyone is on edge. Executions for infractions are commonplace here. 50% more than my previous command.
50%.
Thirstiness to the jungle. Beasts here continually assault our mined perimeter. We had to replace the minefields 4 times so far. We received more equipment and more men today. The equipment went straight inside the tomb. As usual, I have no idea what it contains. We're expecting more Sith to arrive any day. They want us to capture one of the beasts for them. No explanation. Never is. Signing off. Coded messages from orbit and from Onderon. Some sort of conflict is brewing. I think we have a ship in orbit. We're on full battle alert. Against what they won't say. The Sith Master said something about a disturbance in the Force. Well, what does that even mean? How do I prepare for that? From his tone, the threat is serious. Put a double shift on monitoring the aerial sensor grid. The only thing that could worry our masters so much has to be a drop-ship invasion from the Onderon military. We will be prepared. The Sith said soon we'll have reinforcements. When I asked for details, he said it was a surprise. I hate the ones with a sense of humor. Sith jokes are rarely pleasant. Signing off.
Front foothold scenario. Active turrets and war droids will eliminate all organics and intruders. Visas, go watch the show. And her stealth is high enough that that's not going to be an issue. They seem to be winning. Y'all are getting your asses kicked by turrets. Oh my gosh. And not only are they weakened, but that's also... Oh. Yeah, that's supposed that happens when you approach, but... I sense they don't really know what they're doing. Well, we'll loot after the fact. Well, maybe there's something here that will help us. A neat little piece of equipment. Worth a look-see. It still feels like it's in my throat, or I can't tell. Maybe. Ooh, a Defo Mimicker. Ooh, now that's what I'm talking about. I think I'm gonna give this to Atten. Or myself. Either way, I'll save it for now. Well, we're not really gonna engage. Well, yeah, I'll just save it. This is enough for Visas. And there's Bomas. We're like, what? Well, what do we do now? Droid power generator? Well, we can shut this down. We'll attack what remains of them in full force. Full frontal nudity. We're just gonna flash them, and then that's gonna like... I don't know, I was trying to come up with something funny about that. And since I mentioned flashing, now it's just weird. Hopefully we can get away with using force speed outside. Ooh, we're all ready to level up at the same time. We're synchronized. That can happen sometimes when you're working together. The fuck? What's going on here? A fucking strike team. carving through Sith forces like hot butter. Like butter that got warmed up in the microwave for like 10 seconds. We all got multicolored lightsabers. This is so awesome. And this is not Sith red, by the way. It looks a little red, but it's like... I think it's orange? So I like to think of it as like gold. Hey man, why do you suck at skills? Advanced lightsaber, please. Was I getting him? Oh, he's got the lightsaber. He's got... Let's give him some toughness. I think, was there anything else I was gonna pick? Alright, now I gotta pick something new. Maybe force immunity? Like, it doesn't really matter, but still. Ooh, that sounds up our alley. Throw lightsaber, eh. Throw lightsaber is more something I would only spend points on if I was a guardian. And even then, mostly for the lore of it. Alright, force resistance, I feel like it fits. Why does she not have light mastery? That's odd. She's fully light side. Builder. Y'all like that I got him the cyan lightsaber blade color so that it looks like his the electricity of his arm. Suck. Jalshay advisor armor. Let's get to it. Let's get cooking. Oh. It's just so fun to just...
I had to run to catch up with you. You've made impressive progress. The Sith's camp lies in ruins. I told Kelborn of your progress. The rest of your squad is already en route to Isis. Also, Kex checked our sources for any information about this place. Kex believes that this is the tomb of Frieden Nad. We knew it was somewhere on this moon. We had no idea how close it was to our camp.
Who is Frieden Nad?
Some sort of fallen Jedi. He conquered Onderon long ago and became their king. The royal line is directly descended from him. That part of Onderon history the citizens try to leave buried and forgotten.
Juicy. Is that all you know about this tomb?
Frieden Nad was a dark Jedi. The stories say he was far worse than Revan and Malak ever were. This place is tainted, and the Sith presence here makes the danger great.
I can sense the power from this place. It's like the light abandoned it long ago. I fear the Sith shall be very strong here.
I am returning outside. My attention is required to keep the path to our camp clear.
The time for practice is over. There are intruders in the tomb and they cannot be allowed to reach our master. The ritual must not be interrupted. I don't need to mention the price of failure.
Way to motivate your team.
Men, follow me.
I like to see the Sith on an episode of Below Deck. Be a very funky time.
The honor is mine. Let me become unseen.
You'll become unseen. You remain unseen. Dumbass. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just giving her shit. Goodbye. Suck. Okay. Why are we doing this? Holy shit. She's a regular damage sponge. Got more health than Malik.
Let's go.
Yes?
My life is yours. Let me become unseen.
So let's try this again. Gonna go right past these idiots. And they're probably gonna sense that somebody's here, but they don't know where. Oh, okay. Somewhere around here, probably in the opposite room, is...
Let me become unseen.
Ooh, what can I use? Ooh! Oh, hell yes! Did y'all see that? Taken by the snack rock'll pop. Obviously, if y'all know that that's a quote from freaking the Eggman from the Snaps Hughes fan dubs.
How may I serve?
Do it again. Do it again, Visas. Is there anyone around the corner? Oh wait, hang on.
Let's go.
I also want Baelder to fuck with that medical droid. Just in case. Maybe it'll give us the edge we need. Maybe it'll edge us when we need. Oh yeah, and there's a little puzzle back here too. I think. So yeah, y'all come with me. Droid is now active, will follow you. Minor injuries, it will not treat. Okay. So just the big ones. Got it.
I'll have this open in no time. This is too tough for me.
Where's Handmaiden? Okay. She's like, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. Now this, I believe, is a puzzle. Working on this old computer terminal, it appears to have been a delicate operation. 6 core modules, A through F, and 1 is dangerously unstable and needs to be replaced. No relation. The Sith have run a diagnostic report with each module to indicate which other modules are fully operational. 4 of the diagnostic reports have a single error on them. 2 reports are completely accurate. The unstable module's diagnostic report is one of them that produces accurate reports. Okay, let's back away. I need to... These are logical puzzles. This is a very interesting one. I need to... One needs to be replaced. 4 have a single error. 2 are completely accurate. The unstable one is one of the ones that are reporting accurately. Okay. So let's see here. 4 of them have a single error, which means they're all supposed to be reporting that everything's working accurately, but 4 of them have a single error, which means 4 of them are going to be showing at least 4. There's at least going to be one that's going to be showing up 4 times. Let me count. There's 3 A's. There's 2 B's. There's 4 C's, okay. 3 E's. 1, 2, 3, and 3 F's. So it has to be C, because if there's 4 errors, then that means that 4 of them are reporting the incorrect one. And if C is showing up 4 times, that means that those are the ones that are doing it. And if C is reporting EBA, then that works out perfectly. And I was right. A crystal. Is there a workbench over here? Maybe in the other one. Please stay stable. Ah, purple. It's such a nice color. Haha! Force speed and stealth. What are you bitches gonna do about it? Except just run away. Oh, okay. Force wave. Good armors here.
Let's go.
Ready.
Oh,
My life is yours.
Elder, work your magic. Damn. So I got a workbench. We could use that to repair. Not repair. We could use that for some stuff.
I'm here.
Now this part. Okay. This part could get interesting.
This area is strong with the dark side. I've never felt anything like it. If the mission weren't so urgent, I'd recommend we avoid this area completely. The Sith have come here because of this. It's dangerous.
You feel the distinct presence of the dark side here. A sickly, fascinating feeling tugs at your belly. Waves of anger ripple through the air. Control your emotions. Tugging sensation doesn't abate. Wild and dark emotions surge around you. You don't know if you can maintain your mental balance in this storm. Try and tame the emotions in this area. You maintain your serenity through the worst of the emotional storm. The dark side is diminished but is still present. Through the strain of the effort has momentarily drained you, you feel a renewed strength that you can use to defeat the evil in this tomb. Temporary +4 your strength and constitution. Okay, I didn't know that was going to work out that way. Because whether you're able to do that depends on your will saves. So, hell yes, I'm proud of Handmaid. And I brought along the Force Mask over here, the Force Shield, because that way we could use that if we need to, because it has a +5 to will. But thankfully, we didn't need that. The Sith had carefully repaired most of the terminal's core. There is a single equation that needs to be fixed. The last equation is missing mathematical operators. It just needs to have the proper operators in each slot to make the equation balance. Ooh. Okay, here. PEMDAS. Also, PEMDAS is a little inaccurate. It should be PEDMAS, because apparently division takes precedence over multiplication. But thankfully, that's not really going to be affecting us here. Okay. Nope. That was the wrong one that I chose. That's not... That should not have happened. That's literally correct. That was literally correct. That's just silly. Okay. Because if you divide by 1, that's the same result as multiplying by 1. That's 1 of whatever that is, or that in one group. That's silly. Yes, you multiply this, that makes 12, then you subtract 8, that makes 4, then you add 9, that makes 13, and then you either multiply or divide by 1, and that makes 13. So let's try multiply. Oh, okay, now it understands how basic mathematics works. I'm glad. Honestly, I think it's just that they didn't accommodate that. Like they only accommodated a single response. So I'm gonna give the people there the benefit of the doubt. It's just annoying that it just lists, oh, that's incorrect. I'm like, no, that's actually correct. And I used each of the operators.
Let's go.
Oh, we can't. Well, we can't make any new upgrades, but we can switch out certain things if we so choose. Our dexterity's 3. We could use this armor. Our dexterity is not higher than that, so that actually works out perfectly. Yeah, I think it raised our strength and constitution. Hell yeah. Not the armor. Actually, yeah, not the armor, but still. And yeah, we have 0 in repair, and it goes off of Baeldur's repair skill. No, it goes off of the party leader's repair skill. Well, it goes off the party leader's repair skill to break down items. So as long as I don't do that, then it doesn't matter. Let's see if we have enough here.
Yes.
What would benefit her? I'm thinking maybe a strengthening underlay, and I mean the other thing would improve her dexterity too.
Let's go.
Yeah, we could do armor ply. It improves her stealth, which doesn't really matter, but the dexterity also is important. Okay, we need someone with treat injury. Ugh.
I'm here.
My life is...
Oh, fuck. It doesn't improve treat entry. Yeah, she has the highest rank out of anybody.
yours.
Ready.
And nobody here has Master Valor at all.
Life is yours.
Damn, I never thought to give her Master Valor. Whatever. She doesn't need the...
How may I serve?
Well, let's look again. I like to be able to give her the highest one. Well, I mean, I guess I could give her the second highest. Flexible underlay. That's for heavy armor. And, okay, okay. Not bad at all. And strengthening instead of biorestorative because strength benefits her because she's using weapons, or she's using melee weapons. And typically that works out well. Yeah, Droid had some fun. Why is that closed? Oh yeah, lightsaber crystals. We could, yeah. Come on, idiots. Come on, kids. I also love the aesthetic of this place. It's not one that I would want, you know, like if I'm just like hanging out. Even the Sith have to worry about fashion and all that. Kasha, demeaned. Next door. That's odd. Okay. So this one's more valuable to us. Okay. It says critical threat range ×2. But that is basically just keen. Yeah. I don't know why it says it like that, but... Please don't duplicate. Okay, that's just a random short lightsaber.
Let's go.
How may I serve? Ready.
Had to do it.
How may I serve?
I'll take points so we can sneak around. Actually, that won't be necessary right now. Yeah, they did the lights well, they did the design well. I mean, say what you will about the Sith, they've got some architects. They've got their architecture down. Been busy, huh? No fucking damage. That shield. That shield must be lasting indefinitely. Oh, I thought we were gonna do the force jump.
How do you like that?
Oh. The weakness is exploited as well.
Whoever the architect was that made that door, he or she is quite competent. Mandalorian iron, reinforced joints. Whatever is behind it isn't meant to be disturbed. Frida Nad's resting place must be beyond it.
The concept of a resting place among the Sith is very interesting. I feel like they don't rest, they just kind of sit there marinating angrily. Their ghosts just yelling at the Mandalorians to get off their lawn.
Let's go.
Honor is mine. Let me become unseen.
Oh, it's so badass. We get to see Visas shine. I really do enjoy this area. It's like a freaking fine wine. Okay, we might need the full force. Maybe we don't need the full force necessarily. Well, maybe. I don't know. Visas could probably take them on her own, but... Oh yeah, for sure. Oh. There's fighting going on there. Like, where the fuck did y'all come from? Probably showed up when we got to the end there. They probably spawned in. No wonder y'all took a beating.
Yes?
Let's go.
Ready.
Let's go.
My life
Yes.
is yours.
Oh, I love pressing that button and having them swing that thing around. And I mean that only somewhat inappropriately. Oh, yes. So she can do the force jump when it's a standard ability, or when it's a standard attack. More dark side energy, you think we can do it? Think we can do it to him? I don't know if I could succeed at a test like this in real life. I mean, I kind of battle with anxiety lately, so maybe I could. Hell yes. And much like in real life, that went better than I thought. Frosian Scout Belt. We're finding some good shit here. I haven't... Ooh. Interesting. Maybe I could give her this. Yeah, okay, we'll give her this. Oh wait, no. We'll give Visas this. Frosian are a species of large, gangly mammalian bipeds from the lush paradise of Froz. They employ the belts to help compensate for their typical clumsiness. Okay.
Yes?
ritual is beyond. Excuse me. So maybe it is literally just a volume thing. Like if I talk, like if I talk at a constant, like, I guess you could call this medium volume, then it works fine. I'm just not used to talking this loudly because most of the time when I talk to myself. So I like to talk at a volume where no one's gonna hear me. Because then I don't know, it's hard to explain, but... So usually I'm talking more quietly than this. But as long as I keep this up, then it feels good, you know? And that way I can practice talking like this in standard settings so that I don't sound like, or people don't feel like I'm yelling at them. Really, let's skip the pleasantries. Let's skip the flash and flare. No remains.
Anyone that has been marked by our masters can do it. Yes, you're getting the hang of it now. It's so easy. But how did they do it? You doubt our masters' power. They have erased the minds of these beasts and made them our obedient
Didn't
servants.
doubt anything, it was
An
just
army of
curious.
these who could defeat us? No one, of course. Now the intruder is here. Beast, attack!
Ah, poor things. They literally just wanna exist. Alright, Visas, you wanna hit them with some of that magic? Insanity! You're a Sith and you can't handle a little fear? To be fair, it's probably very powerful, intense bursts of fear, heavily amplified by the force power. The prospect of that is just terrifying. That someone could just, like, use power and then suddenly, like, you're compelled, like frozen in fear. Like, literally incapacitated by it. Like, that would probably leave, like, lasting trauma on whoever that was used against. Visas, there is no need to taunt the Boma Beast. And there's probably more soldiers coming out of the woodworks trying to kill us. That's fine. We'll add their bodies to the dead. Ooh, knocked him down. Knocked her down. Them. The captain.
just one more. We're almost through. Failure, Captain, will not be tolerated.
As you command, my lord.
mid swing, mid jump. Last confrontation of this tomb.
Break the ritual now.
Oh.
You're too late. We have done what needed to be done. Soon, Onderon shall fall, and with it, the Republic shall die. But what is this? Of course, the Force has guided you here. It echoes within you, yet I sense it is untrained. It is good you have sought us out. This tomb is strong with the dark side. Here is where you will take your first steps on the path to your destiny.
Untrained? What do you mean?
An adept has managed to come so far. Incredible. You have within you the potential to wield the Force. I'm not speaking of the ways of the Jedi or their flawed teachings. Their order was rooted in weakness. They would have you become a puppet of the Force. They would have you deny the strength of your emotions, the strength of your own will. Can't you feel the power of this place? It echoes through you like a second voice. Accept it. Embrace it.
It's not too late for you. You can come back to the light.
So you seek to save me? From what? With the dark side, there is no knowledge forbidden, no restraints. What can you possibly offer me? Can't you feel the power? Here, within the walls of this tomb. Just embrace it. Don't limit your potential.
I will not be tempted. That path leads to the dark side.
A shame. Instead of freedom and power, you have chosen death. So be it.
Which is funny because you're kind of barking up the wrong tree. But I think it's important because whichever character you send who can use the Force that you send over here, they each have a different response for it. You know what I mean? Like they receive something different from the experience. Okay.
Let's go.
Damn. Oh, that was silly. And that dialogue might have been a little on the nose. Compared to most of the dialogue. But I think I kind of like it. Maybe it just feels like a callback to the first game where there was very little moral complexity there with the choices. Frida Naz's short lightsaber, Keldroma belt. It's a Keldroma belt. Okay. And Frida Naz's lightsaber. Not upgradable. Can y'all believe that shit? I'm breaking that thing down for scraps. For components. That is absolutely no. There's no way. I would love to use Frida Naz's lightsaber if it was upgradable. I think that would be a beautiful irony. Light-sided Force users using an upgraded Sith Lord's weapon to attack the Sith, but no.
What you have done is beyond words. You fought like a Mandalorian. When you are finished here, I will take you back to the camp. You can let the rest of your squad know what you've discovered.
I'm ready to go. What happened with Kiosk?
After you left, your squad...
It's hard to match her cadence without sounding like an idiot. Sorry, no offense to her.
Zaga said that he and your friends are making good progress through the jungle. Trust me, this is worth the wait. And here it is, a salvaged Basilisk war droid. Mandalore said that he would make it available to you for insertion into the city of Isis. I assure you, they won't know what hit them.
What exactly is a basilisk?
The Basilisk war droid is the epitome of weapon technology. State-of-the-art weaponry, armor, and maneuverability. Unfortunately, its weapons systems aren't fully functional yet, as are some other unimportant support systems. But she will get you to Isis in one piece. The fighters won't be able to stop that.
What kinds of unimportant support systems?
Minor systems. Nothing you need concern yourself with. We've modified the interior to hold 3 people. Maybe a little tight. You need to leave immediately. Isis is in the grip of a civil war, so there'll be considerable resistance. They remember the last time Basilisk war droids visited their planet. Fight ferociously. And if you die, take as many as you can with you.
Alright. Hold up. Alright, let's do another audio test real quick. Hello, hello. That sounds good. It sounded weird when I was hearing it through the... That sounds perfect. Okay. Let's do it. We'll take Atten and... it will be me, Atten, and Kreia, the original trio. Probably traumatizing the shit out of those poor Onderonians.
A basilisk? A basilisk here? Mandalorians are attacking the city!
Talia has made an alliance with the Mandalorians. Men, destroy them.
That is not okay. I guess we're just saying and doing shit now just for fun. All right. That is not where I was aiming. Stop trying to lock onto other targets. That was pretty effortless. Man. Place is ass right now. Looks like the only clear path is through here.
I recognize you. You're that off-worlder. Come, we have no time. Vaklu's forces have overrun the
That
city.
off-worlder.
The royal palace could fall
That's
any
right.
minute.
Don't
We
you
must
forget.
Save the queen.
Your plan seems to have succeeded. Your enemy has indeed revealed himself.
I anticipated the Sith. Those beasts weren't in my battle plan.
Even now, Vaklu is using them to breach the palace. I will not surrender to that usurper. I would die first.
Every man here would give their life to keep that from happening.
There is hope. It is faint but growing stronger. I think my message was received.
Which message? What are you talking about?
An old student is returning. I don't think the Sith are going to know what hit them.
That's fucking right. He has so much faith in us. That's so sweet.
2 force shield checkpoints along this path. Vaklu's forces have held this ramp for over a standard hour. That means they control the checkpoints now. If we can get to the turret tower up ahead, we can deactivate the first barrier. The forces we're encountering right now are their rear guard. Fighting will get tougher the closer we get to the front of the battle line.
This should be relatively quick. Relatively. I should probably level them up too. It's time for Kreia to choose something. Force suppression and breach, I think, is more her speed.
The Royalists in the bunker are contained. We deploy as soon as the reinforcements arrive. A Jedi? Here? Men, attack!
Y'all don't have to do that. Holy crap.
We're under attack, man!
Oh, Kreia!
More where that came from. Time to even the odds. More where that came from. More where that came from.
And now they're ready for level ups again. Where's my level up, huh?
The palace has been breached. I repeat, the palace has been...
What is it?
What is it? She's like, I'm cranky, damn it. I think force resistance and immunity also suit him well, but... yeah, because he has a thing about people invading his mind. Access control. Deactivate force shield barrier, access other systems. Deactivate the barrier.
We've taken the palace. How much longer must I wait?
The beast's progress is remarkable, but it will take time, General. The throne room's force shields are far stronger than normal shields.
Our plans go well, Toby, but we are still vulnerable until she is dead. Now, redouble your efforts. There is disturbing news from the city.
As you command, General.
Access turret control. Shows that many of Vaklu's ships are patrolling the vicinity, bombarding Royalist troops. You can help by shooting down those ships with the turret. Turret minigame. That will be happening less. Oh, cool! Alright, I think I got my sheet right here. Well, I have a sheet right here. We're so close to finally leveling that up. Level 23. Force Breach. Sorry to do this to y'all, but I gotta pee. I have returned. Surprise. Alright, let's move on with it. Get on with it. What's this?
Hold your fire. They're with us. Thank you. Vaklu's supporters stormed our position. Beasts. Beasts have gone mad and attack on their command. Please, go to the palace. We received a transmission that the palace grounds have been breached. If so, they don't have much time. You two, follow the Jedi. The rest of us will hold our position. We don't have much time.
Alright, I wonder if it's cool if we loot these real quick. We're only gonna loot anything that looks particularly important. Rarely.
Tail Command, we need reinforcements. A Jedi Knight is assaulting our flank. Hold the line.
Surrender now. Why lose your life for Vaklu's ambition? I can picture myself telling the soldiers, "Hold on, hold on. Let me say that again. Hang on. Surrender now. Why lose your life for General Vaklu's ambitions?"
Attack, men. Attack.
I still kind of sound like an idiot. It's fine.
Follow the Jedi. We're gonna retake the palace. We've got to stop General Vaklu before he gets to the Queen.
We got all kinds of buffs.
One of Vaklu's slicers has control of the security grid. He blew up that power conductor. Their slicer has to be used
Oh.
in the security terminal. They've already locked down all secondary computer systems on the sky ramp. Until we deal with their slicer in the palace, you can bet that there will be more surprises up ahead.
That's unique. That's awesome.
He's still alive! Run! Run!
Finally, somebody has the right idea. Go ahead, run. Uh-oh. They don't like cowardice. Nope. Don't act like you're reporting to sir. Come on.
Hold the line. Those cowards will be dealt with.
No, they won't. So are we just gonna stare at each other menacingly?
What is it? It is open.
Just say the word. Where that came
I'm like, why is Kreia tanking? I mean, she does have high constitution. Kreia, why are you running that way? Oh!
Ahead is the throne room. We must get to the Queen to protect her. If you're heading to the palace, we'll follow you there. The palace itself has been breached.
Let's go then. Fucking. Now this palace is a thing of beauty.
We've made it to the palace. General Vaklu's troops haven't been here too long. Hopefully we still have time to save the Queen. Straight ahead is the throne room. Vaklu's hand-picked troops will probably be here. I'm gonna stay here and keep the intersection secure. If any more royalists arrive, I'll keep them organized.
Shut the outer door, now!
Damn.
I'm impressed you made it this far, but you are too late. Soon the Queen will be dead, and General Vaklu will be the new king. This is no ordinary door between us. The same material is used for the hull of capital-class vessels. I'm afraid you will find it quite impregnable.
Well, I guess we'll see who can be impregnable. Any door can be opened, Tobin. This isn't over.
I'm afraid it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, we have one last barrier to take care of.
No, a grenade. Oh god, whatever shall we do? Oh. And like I said, I have no problem with the independence of Onderon, I just don't want it to be led by Vaklu. And simply because we didn't help him, he's made an enemy of us.
Tell the Colonel we'll need more of our men to smoke the Royalists out of their hole. I don't trust those Sith. Oh, they're beasts. And another thing, if I catch any more of my men looting, then the Queen's Guard will be the least of your worries.
Oh, okay. It's very important that we don't loot anything here. I mean, it's not like super important, but... Oh, she almost died. Gray, you don't have to open the thing. You're gonna open the thing, aren't you? I know you're gonna open the thing. That's okay, they'll open the thing. Kev. Oh, okay. My master heals like twice that amount, but go off. Are those Vaklu troops? I can't tell. No, I think those are royalists.
Thanks for your help. Queen Talia is the...
I don't know how you made it, but well done. Come in quickly before more Sith or Vaklu troops arrive. We got split off from Talia's troops by the currents of this war. We really need to talk, but Kadron and I are coordinating the defense of the war. I know Captain Kadron needs someone to handle a dangerous assignment. He's in the other room. Talk to him. No one else could do the job.
How did you get split from Talia's forces?
I'm not her bodyguard. We were fighting at gates. There were too many of them. We'll talk when all of this is over. Until then, may the Force be with you.
So, you're the Jedi, eh? Well, the comm chatter we've intercepted is filled with reports about you. You fought right through their flank on the sky ramp?
Yep.
We desperately need someone like you.
What do you need?
We've managed to hold this part of the palace, but Vaklu's forces control the rest. We need to get to the Queen before that flaming Drexel breaks through the inner door.
How do we do that?
There are 2 security consoles in the palace. The primary security console is on the other side of the palace. There's an expert slicer over there who's been hampering our every move. We need to transfer all primary functions to our terminal here, then disable the primary security console. That will also take their slicer out of the picture. After that, we'll control security again. We can get to General Vaklu before he gets to the Queen.
Where exactly is the other security console?
The other security room is the furthest room down the South Hall. You're probably going to have to fight a legion of Vaklu's troops and the flaming Sith. From what I've seen, you're up to it.
You have anything that can help me out?
Feel free to take anything from the armory lockers in the next room, if you haven't already. This is no time for niceties.
I'll take care of it right now.
Talk to the corporal. He can take you quickly to the palace entrance when you're ready to go to the South Hall. May the Force be with you.
Oh, that's sweet. I'm gonna avoid looting just in case, but still. Oh wait.
You want to guide you to the palace entrance? We can leave immediately if you like.
Yes, I want to go there right now.
Let's hurry then. Vaklu's forces will break through the throne room at any moment.
Let's hurry. Let's Let's go at walking speed. Okay. So we want to go this way. Okay. I'm trying to avoid being the one to cast the force
Gather
speed.
our forces. Make sure the defenses are set. Colonel Tobin says the Jedi is coming our way. Take your beasts and attack him. We need more time to prepare. I'm going to the control room. Perhaps the captain can be persuaded to cooperate.
Losers. Okay. That was pretty ingenious. No, 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 no grenades.
Let's settle this. More where that came from. 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 Just say the word.
Oh, right. And I got, well, here.
Wait here.
I think that's the Royalist troops, maybe.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the Royalist soldiers. That door does not open. I don't like this lag. Makes me nervous. Stop throwing grenades at me, sir.
I don't have time for your resistance, Captain Reich. We need the override code for the palace shields.
And I told you that I don't know. You scanned my ID, you know my post is immersion core.
I'm sure that's what you'd like me to believe. I have been authorized to use any means at my...
God damn it, Kev.
Blast. Defend the security room with your lives. The Jedi could ruin everything.
Time to even the odds.
Thank you, Kreia. sec. That was odd. How's the audio? Okay. I think that's good. I think everything's good. Okay. We saw that one coming. Freya, what are you fighting?
Salji listo park norcia, lusni hacha batishi jord. Kabotumpa botenya, dachi morotacha kamsa. Bawan maderancha, yukamos krun. Nande misoku kuran marenden krabanuso.
You seem to have enjoyed your job.
Da come giusmak miki baranyeto so rika chondin. Ona magrado. Kabadumpa, mo wendido chokeremi norta kunyun wishchawa kachuba. Sura dachi tukokansa.
I don't believe a word you said.
Tuka, wanrika chotin wani maurata wakata chiluma lispa.
I can tell you aren't lying about that.
Bram tabanin sochu. Da come giusmak miki baranyeto so rika chondin. Wana magrable mogo. Kavadumpa, mo wendido chokeremi norta kunyun wishchawa kachuba.
Actually, I kind of want to ask. Let's.
Mastanucha maznit.
I want to ask him why he worked for Vaklu.
Salji ali bawan mader.
Why would you work with General Vaklu?
Dragonix one gestale lorcha jemu mepete rong choda. Ruka sole molasoch.
Okay.
Mo wendido chokeremi norta kunyun wishchawa. Yatuka. Bram taban kabadumpa. Mo wendido chokeremi norta kunyun wishchawa kachuba. Sura dachi morotuko gansa.
But you helped me clear Dagon Gent.
Kabadumpa. Mo wendido chokeremi norta
I
kunyun.
heavily aren't Jedi, truthfully.
Sura dachi morotuko gansa. Kavanata galo. Kavanami donki grano. Yatuka wanrika chotin wani maurata wakata chiluma lispa.
Stay here. Soldiers will come to deal with you soon.
Kabadumpa, mo wendido chokeremi norta kunyun wishchawa kachuba. Sura dachi morotu.
They might not kill you, but they'll definitely throw you in a cell. Transfer all primary functions in secondary terminal, then shut down.
Thank you. Now that you've got me out, You need to get the primary security console's override code, then lock the terminal down. Once you've got that code, if you can get to the secondary security station, you'll control the entire palace's security system.
I already transferred control to Kadron's secondary security console.
You have? You don't waste a minute. Captain Kadron will open the doors to Vaklu and Tobin any moment then. Let's head to the throne room right away.
Let's go. Hi, Tobin.
Will you just die already? We'll go no further than this.
I told you that door wouldn't stop me.
You're too late. Our pet beast is about to breach the force field to the throne room. The Queen will be dead in moments.
Watch out! I've lost control of the beast!
Ignore the beast. Into the throne room. The Queen must die. Oh, blast it all.
Okay.
I will silence you.
This one. Yeah, that is a tough one, Kreia. And that's a Drexel larva. So that's actually supposed to be even tougher. Or that their Drexel's actually supposed to be much tougher, much larger than that. We might save some lives. Not done yet. Hello. Start with you in a moment. 2 sets of automation gloves. Damn, what was I gonna choose this time? Was it wisdom? It was dexterity. Wisdom. What else? Was it wisdom that I chose last time? Well, could do Constitution and give us access to better implants. I would not mind that. Fuck it, why not? Feats. Right, what feats do we do? think we have Stealth Run. We have regenerate health, we have regenerate mana. Got close combat. We could invest in toughness, maybe. And it's 24, so force armor, we're finally getting that. And then from that point forward, we can pick whatever force powers we'd like. We've actually crossed that threshold, that we have gone beyond the plan sheet. So now it's whatever the fuck. The Royal Deadline. That's funny.
The defense of Isis requires my full attention. Later.
Your time is at an end, Talia. Your people have abandoned you, and now your life is forfeit.
You would destroy everything just for your ambition, Vaklu.
Seriously.
ISIS, everything.
That is a gross simplification, Talia. Change is a painful process. A price must be paid.
That's not your decision to make.
Onderon will have a new destiny. One larger than you could imagine.
You're getting careless, Vaklu. One more mistake, and you're the one who will pay the price.
Damn you! Your skill with the blade won't save you from my men. Goodbye, Talia. Fire!
Your plans end here, Vaklu.
What? The Jedi lives? But how?
You'll find I'm full of surprises.
Kill him and the Queen Men. Quickly. They must not be allowed to live. You've won this battle, Talia. But your reign won't be an easy one. The Republic is a sinking ship. And you're too attached to it.
He's too dangerous
Perhaps.
to leave alive. As distasteful as it is, it might be best to silence him forever. Until he's dead, all of Onderon is in peril.
Although I respect your counsel, Kreia, the decision is the Queen's, not mine.
So what will it be, Your Majesty? Send me to your best detention cell. I will be free within the week, and vengeance will be mine.
Are you so sure of my decision, Vaklu? I appreciate the Jedi's counsel, but as monarch, I decree you are guilty of treason. The punishment is death, to be carried out immediately. Captain Cadron?
Talia, you can't. You're too weak. What about my trial?
He's right, Your Majesty. What sort of moral authority will you have if you do this?
But he will rise again. He has too many supporters. I do appreciate your counsel, but he must be killed.
If you kill him, you make him a martyr. Use the time you have to strengthen your hold of the city. Try to undo his lies and propaganda. But killing him is just wrong. I don't necessarily agree with that last part, but...
But the price if you are wrong. I thought I could order this, but I can't. It would be breaking our laws. You will stand trial, Vaklu. Take him away. What
That
is
way.
done is done. I don't think the service you have given us can ever be repaid. I must go with Captain Cadron. The fighting must be stopped. I will be back shortly to try and repay you. The crisis is over thanks to you and Master Kavar. I believe he'd like to speak to you, if you'll excuse me.
Besides, defeating him in this way is a much truer way than just killing him. That part I believe. I don't know, it just felt
Is not
smart.
a mortal one, though Though it has been some time since I exercised my healing powers, there is a shred of life within you still. A gift from your master, no doubt. Awaken, Colonel Tobin. Your part in this is not over. Colonel Tobin, I am with Vaklu. The war has gone against him. He sent me to rescue you, to tell you you must make haste off-planet. The Jedi have struck. They had a secret academy buried on Telos, and they are showing themselves at last. We are all in danger.
What? But the Jedi are gone. They have all but vanished.
So we all thought, but they have hidden themselves on Telos.
Out of my way, old woman. This war can still be won, and Onderon can be freed.
Indeed. This war is far from over.
What are you scheming at, Kreia?
The Force works in mysterious ways, it seems. There are times I'm not convinced it doesn't have a sense of humor. We spent all this time looking for you, and you came to us. I thought you might return to Onderon. Looks like just in time.
You were looking for me?
I told the other masters that our only chance to figure out what was happening to us was to find you, and try to understand what happened to you. I don't know how much you know about this threat that's striking at the Jedi. It's attacking us through the Force. Varuk didn't believe me, but he was willing to travel to Dantooine, if only to help the settlers there, and perhaps protect what was left of the Jedi Enclave. Whatever the reason, having us all drop out of sight, I thought might make the enemy more bold. But then you happened. You came back, and you became a new target for whoever was attacking us.
Why did you choose these places to hide?
They were places touched by war, and we thought there was a chance you would return to these worlds, if only to try and make peace with what happened there during the war. But now the Sith have revealed themselves. That means the remaining Jedi will gather on Dantooine. From there, we can counterattack.
Why not Telos?
Telos? But Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War. I heard they're trying to rebuild.
Atris intends to rebuild the Jedi Order on Telos.
Atris? I thought Atris had gone to KoTOR. Too many Jedi have scattered. The Council needs to gather. We cannot remain concealed any longer.
I have questions.
The difficulties you surmounted to get here. You must have many questions. You deserve answers.
I need to know why you cast me out of the Order.
There was nothing else we could do. You defied the Council. You followed Revan to war. I know why you did it, but in so doing, much more harm was done. But you must understand, the exile was never the punishment you thought it to be. We could not have made you do such a thing in any event. I think you knew, inside, what you needed to do in order to heal.
What do you mean?
All those lives during the Mandalorian Wars, and all those you've served beside. Too much death leaves echoes in the Force. It is the price for having such connections. I suspect that is why you chose to accept the Council's judgment, to wander beyond the Rim, and why you traveled with no one, and did not stay in any place too long. I have thought of you since your trial, and there are times when I wonder if being connected to the Force is always the gift it is believed to be.
So I can respect him. Like, I can respect that even though he still believes that it was wrong to fight in the Mandalorian Wars. He doesn't hold that against me, and he knows why I did it. And he still treats me much better than Vrook does, because he still believes that whatever choices I'm making, I'm doing them for the greater good. I want to ask about something else.
Whatever I can tell you, I will.
Where are all the Jedi?
Scattered, searching for you. Going to places where they thought they might cross your path. You were our last hope.
I didn't get that impression from Vrook.
I think we all know that Vrook isn't easily swayed from his convictions, and his views on anyone who went to the Mandalorian Wars are low.
They were looking for me?
Yes. At least that's what I asked them to do. I believe you are the key to this whole war.
Why?
When you stood before us in the council chamber on Coruscant, we felt something from you we'd never felt before. It was as if the Force had died within you, leaving you hollow. We had suspicions as to why this was, but nothing definite. But rather than try to understand, we sent you away. I think because at some level there was fear. We live our whole lives in touch with the Force, in touch with life all around us. And you had a gift in that regard. You formed bonds so easily, and they flowed deep between you and others. To see such emptiness in the Force standing before you, it's not an easy thing to face. Whatever is attacking us, it is leaving something in its wake. Something we haven't felt since you stood before us in judgment. The deaths of the Jedi, the destruction of KoTOR, all of these things are leaving behind echoes, like the one we felt from you in the Council Chamber. It was clear to us, to me, that we had to find you, but we couldn't call you back from exile, because we didn't know where you'd gone. Plus, there was a chance we might put you in danger, and that we couldn't allow. If you couldn't feel the Force, then it would just make you a target. I don't know how you got back, but I'm glad you're here.
Aww. Tell me more about the echoes.
The thing is, in traveling to these places where war was fought, we felt the same thing. Echoes. Something happened in all these places, but it's hard to figure out what. It's hard to sense things through the Force in such places. Too much pain occurred here. It makes listening to the Force difficult. We resolved to meet again on Dantooine, but only when the threat revealed itself. Unfortunately, I happened to be here when it struck. Now that we've stabilized Onderon, I can join the others on Dantooine. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
Why did you cut me off from the Force?
Cut you off from the Force? Why do you think the Council was responsible for that? No, I'm afraid the cause of your
He's like, no, we didn't do that.
The Council as it is to you. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
I have re-established my connection to the Force.
You always had deep connections to the Force. I'm glad to see that it is once again your ally. When I first sparred with you during your training as a Padawan, I could tell that you were different. And it wasn't just your strong connection to the Force. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
I have developed a Force bond with another. If either one of us feels pain, so does the other. If either one of us dies.
That sounds like the bond that often forms between master and apprentice. But to that degree, you always did form connections to others. Strong ones. Even when you were a student. But what you are describing is beyond me. I'm sure others in the Jedi Council would be able to assist you. If you could find them. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
Tell me what happened on KoTOR.
We knew that someone was preying on us, hunting us. Finally, the Jedi decided to take action, and called a secret conclave on KoTOR to decide what must be done. Before the meeting could even begin, all the Jedi on the planet were killed, along with the Miralukas and all other life on the planet. Their deaths could be felt throughout the galaxy. So the Council decided that we must not present ourselves as a target again. The consequences to others were just too great. That we should use our resources to find who was responsible and deal with them. I think you're the only one who's made progress. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
Why did you come here?
It's a long story, but there's a reason the Jedi have scattered across the galaxy. We've come to worlds such as this one. Worlds touched by war, or great tragedies, can be felt within the Force, strongly. We thought that by traveling to such worlds, it would help conceal us from the eyes of the enemy, and they were places we thought we might find you. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
The Sith have revealed themselves.
I know that all too well. I came here to find them, to trace them to their source. The war on Dxun and Onderon. I had thought that perhaps the tragedies that occurred here were concealing them.
I thought the Sith were defeated at the end of the Jedi Civil War.
The Jedi Order has been fighting the dark side since the beginning. Our rules and the Jedi Code provide protection from what's inside each of us. The dark side is always there, and it is something that can never truly be defeated. I feel our current troubles, though, are beyond what we faced before. This threat that is targeting us, drawing us out, it's not a battle we're used to, and it has ended many of us.
Did you have success in tracing the Sith?
You've had more success than I. General Vaklu's men and their allies effectively kept me pinned inside the palace. I felt all along that Vaklu had contacted the Sith, but the identity and purpose of the Sith, I can't say.
Why did the Sith come here?
They wanted to aid General Vaklu in breaking away from the Republic. If Onderon became independent, this place would be an excellent staging ground for them. But I fear it was more than that the consequences of Onderon's fall would have greater implications for the galaxy. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
You've answered all my questions.
There is something I would like to teach you. It is a technique which, I believe, will aid you in the trials ahead. Many of the lightsaber forms you've already learned will bolster your abilities in one area, while leaving you vulnerable in others. For superior balance, use the Niemann form. This form has no specific strengths, but no weaknesses either. It will provide a decent defense versus enemy force powers and blaster fire. Excellent. I'm impressed with how quickly you've mastered this form. I always knew you were gifted. I'm going to Dantooine. The Jedi Council vowed to assemble again when the Sith revealed themselves. Now that they've attacked Onderon, we can act. Our paths will cross again. May the Force be with you.
Likewise. See, I like him. He's not of the same mind
I'm sorry
as...
to keep you here. I needed to thank you personally for all of your help. Onderon owes both you and Master Kavar a debt that can never truly be repaid. Battles still wage in our streets, but by morning the conflict should be over. I recognize you must leave soon, but please, take this. These relics are from the Royal Museum. Generations ago, some members of the royal family had a connection to the Force. They weren't all too different from what we face today. I know little of the Force, but I hope you can put my family's relics to good use. Captain Bostuka has made arrangements for a shuttle to take you to your ship. I fear it will be quite some time before you can come back. The war was brief but destructive. I will focus all of my energy on rebuilding Isis. Thank you again. I must go.
If you will follow me, I will take you to your shuttle.
So that's Onderon handled. And we've met with the third and the second to last master that we need to. So all we have left is Vash and Korriban.
Onderon. How did you fare?
The political situation on Onderon hasn't been dealt with. Onderon has only one leader now.
That is good news. The universe tends toward unity and balance, and you served as its catalyst in Onderon.
We should return to the Ebon Hawk now and plot our next course of action. What is
Yes?
What is
I'm here.
You know, what powers to give her? Battle meditation, it sounds like it's up her alley. Battle meditation, maybe. Alright, let's go back in, and then we're gonna real quick regroup and reform on the in the workshops and whatnot in the Mandalorian, the workbench in the Mandalorian camp. Just because sometimes, like I said before, that's odd. Well, in any case, it doesn't matter who I bring or when.
Ready to head back to... Follow me then.
Hopefully this shouldn't take but like 10 minutes or something. I just need to do our usual ritual of giving everybody the best equipment. I want to give Handman some new equipment too. Thankfully she's not the most focused on dexterity, or like with her dexterity bonuses she can still wear that armor and not have that reduce her max dexterity, so... Or not have it like reduce it beyond what her rank is. Alright, let's do it. Let's get to upgrading. Like I said, I kept the Defel Mimicker for myself. The Defel are a small bipedal species of mammal who hail from the planet Afel. Because of the bizarre conditions on their homeworld, the Defel naturally appear as vague shadows. This device seeks to duplicate that effect. Okay. Damn, the Bothan sensor visor is still coming in clutch. These robes are excellent. And depending on what my dexterity is gonna... Oh. I have... Okay, yeah, so... Time to put on the Osis Keeper robe. Keepers to the hall, thank you. Not bad, not bad. We can look at lightsaber crystals real quick.
I'm here.
This boosts wisdom. Ooh. 8 physical damage versus the dark side. Okay, that definitely fits well with her. And this does extra cold damage. I have an idea. I have an idea. And what's this? The sigil. Okay. I'll give her the Solari crystal. Can only be used by a light Jedi. Works for me. Kasha, and I think Pontite. That way it increases both charisma and wisdom. Viridian, I like that. We'll give her a Viridian crystal.
I hear you.
Awesome. That looks powerful and unique. Alright, you can put it away. There we go. Now I'll see what Visas and Baeldur want.
I'm here.
Yeah, let me look at targeting visor. Okay, all these are just masks. I think that works for her. Reaction system, okay. Shell shape perception. I think that fits with her. Oh, those are good gloves. Actually, I might wear those. My computer use and security are pretty high as it is, so I think I'll just put these on. Keldroma belt for her. I'm gonna break the other lightsabers. I don't know why, I just like the idea of Cray having a short lightsaber. But maybe I should just give her a main one.
Ready. Yes.
Okay, for some reason I unequipped it from her. So we'll just use this lightsaber. We'll put the pawn type one up there and the wisdom one up there.
I'm here.
What is it?
Yes?
I hear you.
There we go. Now I'm going to break down the rest. Unless the whole thing's upgradable, I have no need of it. Daskar hunting mask. Okay. Let's see, who could use that? Maybe Visas could use that.
I'm here.
I hear you.
What of you, Kreia? Regal Visor, that's pretty cool. Awareness and stealth, she's good at those. Immunity to critical hits, I suppose, is nice. Pretty invaluable. But also the goggles is pretty cool too. So yeah, sorry Regal Visor.
I'm here.
Maybe I'll give her the Regal Visor? I mean, she doesn't really benefit from Persuade, but
I hear you.
I don't know.
Ready. Yes. How may I serve?
Beodur, why do you constantly have your lightsaber out, sir? Part of me thinks maybe I should do this at the beginning of the next stream, but we already started anyways. What can we use that's not restricted by armor? Maybe Force Barrier? I think the Stun Droid tree fits him. Okay, yeah, she's got the Daskar hunting mask too. She does not have an implant. Strength package, okay, whatever. Okay, that seems fitting for him. Formation gloves. Either Sith power gauntlets or maybe the automation gloves for him. Yeah. And I'll give her the Sith power gauntlets. There we go. It's pretty good. And she has the Frosian scout belt. CNS or GNS? Okay.
I hear you.
What's wrong?
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll. Was I gonna have him pick? I gave him a lot of feats. But no, he can barely do anything with the skills he has. I guess I could give him like dueling or something, but he's not. I mean, he uses rifles which don't benefit from either, so we'll give him conditioning. How about that? He's just standing there. He's the standing emoji. Alright. Stealth field enhancer, yes, yes. Airtech SD belt. Sorry, Atten. You are not getting the finest, I know. Or his armor. He's not even wearing a stabilizer mask. Ooh, that's pretty good. So is this, but immunity to stun, fear, and horror. Unless he already has such immunities. We'll give him this. We'll give him this. And what? We'll give him that too. Perfect! So he's just gonna be a save master. And sure. Doesn't, like I say, he doesn't benefit from strength, but and we're still using the okay, yeah, the repeating blaster rifle. So those two are sorted.
Ready?
And then what, Mira? And then what? Regenerate vitality points. Bam, bam. Maybe energy resistance? Finalize. Stun, I like that. Stun is good for her. That makes sense. Alright. Sure. So what does she use? The dexterity bonus is really nice. Infiltrator bonus, yes. Circuit utility or exchange utility? Exchange utility, I think. No. Circuit utility will do. +2, +2, +2, +3, +3, +3, +3, +3, and dexterity and strength, so... And it still benefits computer use. I think these are all skills that she's, except security, these are all skills that she's very skilled in. Okay. That's all the humans, so whatever is not being used I can just demolish, except for the droid stuff. Next tour. Oh wait, one thing I did forget to do with Baeldur and Visas is pick out their new stuff. Baeldur, why is your lightsaber blade still doing that? Okay, this is Baeldur's, so... Okay. It's dexterity, it adds a dexterity bonus. This adds an attack bonus, I prefer dexterity. dummy and attack 3. Damage 2, blaster bullet, defection 5. I suppose I like this one. Wisdom and dexterity and stealth. Okay. That works for me. Holy battle suit. He's wearing a holy battle suit and I didn't even armor it.
Yes, ready.
Okay, so there are 2 sets of
Yes.
advisor armor. Strengthening Mark 5.
Ready.
Baron Do, Novice Robe. Feels good to get these out of the way. Awareness -3? Yeah. So just 2 sets of quadranium. Those are really good, actually. Those are really good. Let me bring HK and T3 in on this. He's skilled in every skill he's got. Duraplating. Let's see, duraplating is pretty awesome, but also this has lots of energy immunities and whatnot. So we'll give them these instead. We'll get you the fine Duraplating Mark II, sir. Perfect. That really didn't take a whole long time. I didn't think it did take longer than 10 minutes, but we got it done. So let's go back to the ship. Hell yeah. I'm kind of glad that I got that knocked out. I'm still not sure what I'm going to entitle this, but I'll figure it out. We go.
Ready to head back? Follow me.
Your remote's back. It's been a long time since the war. I'm surprised you're still functioning. gonna ask them to stop flying around. That's what they do. They just fly around. They just kind of do that. Oh yeah, real quick. We'll talk to Handmaiden.
Yes? You may ask.
Did something happen on Dxun? You seem a little calmer than normal.
I feel more at peace, yes. The battle there was difficult, but I think I understand such a trial was necessary. And I learned something of myself there. Something I did not know before.
What?
Perhaps I shall speak of it another time, but not now.
Awesome. Alright. We're ready to call it for the day. That has been a really fun stream. Like I said, I really enjoyed that mission. I'm glad that we got that section over with, or that little reconvening section over with. So now, when we go to Corbin, we can just focus on Corbin, like jump immediately back into it. Thank you all very, very much for watching. I think it was just Asterisk this time, but either way, as usual, I'll upload the VODs, you know, at some point before they expire, or at some point once I have it downloaded. Have a good day, y'all. Fuck off.